Welcome to all. This video is about the data pre-processing. How to do the data pre-processing and that technique it's explained here. I'm going to use Microsoft Office Excel for explain how to do the data pre-processing. Nobody cannot teach everything in a data pre-processing because the data pre-processing technique which vary based on what type of data you have. The data quality it's determined that. So here if your data have a few errors only, your data pre-processing process take a minimum number of time. If your data have a too much amount of error or problem in your data set, it is a complex process. So in a big data analysis, the data pre-processing technique have a very important vital role. Based on this stage, your analysis will be determined. If you made a problem here, if you made a mistake here, your analysis it's not represent your concern values. So here you have to know what to do in here, what you don't do here. You must have a proper idea within it. Then only you can able to do the data analysis properly. So there are 4 stages in a big data analysis life cycle. Number 1, it's a data collection. You have to collect the data from different number of sources. Number 2, data pre-processing. This is it. Number 3, data analysis. Number 4, data visualization. So in these 4 techniques, in these 4 stages, which one is critical? Data pre-processing. Why? Based on this stage, remaining 2 stages are determined. The data collection also important role. That's also a vital important role. But in this stage, in a data pre-processing stage, it is a possibilities to make a mistake. So you have to know it. As a data analyst, must know how to do the data pre-processing based on the number of data sets. For example, one data set may have useful information for your given application mostly, but in some other data set you have a minimum number of useful information. You have to know how to extract the specific information for your given application. That's very important. For example, right now I'm going to take this data set is for to do the data analysis of the warehouse data set. This is a CSV file. So this is a narrowly focus on the particular data set. Okay, I no need to worry about it. Some other external informations may or may not have here. Maybe here error may occur, blank values may occur, blank spaces may occur, but unrelated information it's most probably not there. But if I collect the dataset from social media, most of the informations are unrelated informations, unwanted data. You have to know how to deal with it. Who is a better data analyst? To know how to convert useless information to useful for your business. You can do the magic. Okay. Here you have to know there are 3 types of data sets out there. Number 1, structured data, unstructured data, semi-structured data. In a structured data, it's nothing but the Excel formatted tabular model data. In this kind of if you are going to do the data analysis within a structured data, it's very easy. Why? Because it's constantly created by somebody, or it is generated by the sensor or something like that. For example, in a transaction detail, so and so. So directly or indirectly the human involved with this. So most of the informations are valuable. Maybe error occur, but other side, unstructured data. What is the example for unstructured data? Images, audio, video. These are all unstructured data. This is very complex. And semi-structured data. So this is a web related informations. So you have to know how to deal with these kind of different data sets together. Okay, right now go with this. To open a data set first. First you open a data set, you have to know you have to have basic or strong knowledge with the relevant field. Then only you can handle the data set. For example, if you are going to analyze the data set of medical data set, you have to know some knowledge in a relevant field. So this is a database of data set of warehouse. So first, to prepare the data set for better view, I am going to preparing it for better view. Right. So select the data set, the whole data set, and for better view, understand the data set. This is a product ID. In this product ID, you have to choose what is mean by the product ID. You have to know in the given column what to do or what don't to do. You are going to calculate the total sum of this product ID. It's meaningless. You can do it here, count. So this is a product name. So how many product names are there? And here this is the category of the product. This is a warehouse. This is a warehouse where located, and this is a quantity of here. Here you see the error. This is a quantity as a number. Here this is a quantity as a text. Here you have a missing value. You can replace the missing value in two ways. Number one, replace into 0 or replace into average. So you have to decide what do you want to do based on the given application. This is a price. Here the price, it's also if you are going to put the price into the 0, your result it's meaningless. Here you have to know how to deal with it or provide the average value there. Okay, and the supplies is here, and the status and the last restocked date. Okay, first I'm going to simply explain here. Firstly, as a data analyst, must have to know what are the formulas here. You can see the formulas. What are the formulas can be used in this given data set? First, this is not a better view. Okay, I'm going to use a better view for it. Okay, how to do the better view? Here we have a proper. Select the cell, and here it converted into the proper. And you can see next one equal proper text. Everything will be converted into the proper sentence case. Here you see that it converted the last character into the capital. This is a proper, so the Excel have a knowledge of it, how to handle it. Maybe here you see that maybe here if you have many spaces, if you have here many spaces, if you have many spaces here. Okay, so how to handle this? Okay, here you are going to trim the text. Select the text, and you see it remove the white spaces. You can combine the trim into the proper together. And you can use a clean the text. You can use a clear text. You can remove the non-printable characters. Some characters are non-printable. You can remove the non-printable characters, which is not in a list of ASCII. Some other non-printable characters, you can use it. Okay, go to proper. Trim. Right, everything perfect. So now you need to convert the 200 into 200. There are two ways we have. Number one, to select the column and Control F, find and replace. Okay, here you are going to replace 200 into text into the number. Find next. Okay, here you see that replace all into the 200. This is the one of the way. What is another one way? Another one way is used to use a formula equal if select equal 200. If it is a 200, then 200 are the given, if else. Right? Okay, so this is another one way. So we can if you have a error here, if you want to remove the error and like that, you can use it. And if you have a blank spaces, you can use a is blank command. For example, you see here equal is blank. If you select it, if it is have a blank space, then if it is a blank, then it give it to you false. Okay, you see only false, so there is no problem here. If you are going to see the selected cell into equal to blank space, just like that. If it is a false, this is also why we need to figure out if there is any blank spaces or not. Here you see that there is no blank spaces there. Okay, we can use nested formulas in this case. For example, you can use it NaN. So this is a nested formula within a formula within a if formula within another one formula. So this is quite hard to do. Okay, we can go to manage in another one way. Okay, how to manage it? Okay, I will explain. Wait. So here this is a date. So we are going to deal with the date in effectively later. Wait a moment. So this is it. Okay, so this is the simplest way to do the data analysis first. Okay, right now go to load the data set in here. Go to the data and get data. Here the load the data set. Okay, right, you see that what are the types of data sets which could be accepted by the Excel. You can see Excel, workbook, text, CSV file, XML files, JSON file, ODBC file, blank query, OData. Okay, the Excel can manage lot of data sets. Right now we have a CSV file. Click the CSV file, and so this is the CSV file. So once I loaded the CSV file, it will be load like this way. Wait, yeah, here is this. So it's quite easy to deal with the data set. Here you can do many things. What are the things? First, you can delimiter here. Okay, how to do the delimiters? Okay, so for example, this is a date. Okay, in this date you are not need to do the delimit. Okay, what are the functions we have? Equal sign and semicolon space. Okay, if we have it like that, you can delimit it. Okay, which means split the rows into there. Okay, okay, right now this is it. There is no problem here to do the delimitation, which means you no need to split the single column into the number of column. Okay, there is no problem in this here. So here you have another, you can see the transform data. Click the transform data. It transform for to the Power Query editor. This is a powerful editor. You can do many things with this. What to do with this? Here you can see what are the changes you are made. It is recorded. You can redo it also here. First, it's very easy process. First, you are going to see click it, click that 200, right click, replace, here 200. That's it. Everything changed. And go to the NaN, right click, replace 0. That's it. But here it's not advisable to replace into the 0. Okay, you have to replace here the average. Okay, I will teach you how to do it in a through by the R programming language. Okay, right now here you can see the NaN, right click, replace value to 0. Right. Okay, and then you can see the number of functions are there. What are the functions are there? Here you see the properties and manage, choose columns. Okay, for example, you are going to choose the column, choose a column, and work with the particular column only. So this is what mean by split column. How to split the column based on this, based on delimiter, number of characters, something else like that. For example, you see that if you want to split this column based to last from 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, 1 G A D G E T 6 characters. Okay, right now click it, number of characters, 6. Once as far right as possible. Okay, from the left to right. So this is a right to left. So here once right as possible. Right. You can see it here. Gadget, it's splitted into the jet. It's splitted into the another one. If you don't like it, you can delete it. Okay, it will be alter 8. Okay, now here the group by. What is mean by the group by? You click the group by. You can count, so you can do whatever you want. For example, first product ID, click the product ID. Here you are going to count the number of rows. Then you can see the group by the product ID, count here the count rows, count all rows, and click OK. It will create it, you can see that 1102. So this is the 2 rows there. Okay, so what do you want to see? You can create like that. Okay, for example, in a product ID 1270, you can see the product 1270 in a two places. Okay, so this is it, and remove. Okay, and next here you can see the replace the value. Which value you want to replace? Okay, we already discussed about it. And manage queries, and here you can go to the transform. In this case, in a transform, you can see the statistics: sum, minimum, maximum, median, average. For example, here you see that in a quantity you select the entire quantity. Here you can see the add column. Okay, go to the add column. In here, if you want to add a column after, okay, column from custom columns. Okay, if you want to add a custom columns, you can add 2 columns together. For example, if you want to multiply the quantity into the price, okay, for example, the quantity, if you want to quantity multiply by price. Okay, right. So this is a error. Why this is error? Because this is not a text, this is a number. Okay, so we forget to convert into the text. It's a number, so that's a problem. Okay, so this is a way you are going to use a Power Query editor. So it is a powerful editor. We can use a number of formulas here. So we will discuss these in a upcoming videos. Okay, this is a very basic video. I guess this is enough for you in this stage. Okay, so nextly you go with in our language we will deal with the date. Okay, don't worry. Right. Right, you can see your dataset was prepared here. As your work there, everything was created. So why it is error? Here you see the num, and another one reason it must be here, it is a general, it must be the number, okay, right. So already other things you know, that how to calculate average, count if, okay, everything we discussed already. So I hope you understand this. Okay, this is for the data pre-processing using Excel. Okay, in a Excel you are going to use only the normal the simple functions only. Okay, advanced functions we must go with the R programming language. Okay, we will discuss in another video. Okay, right.